called the 2021 federal election on August 15th, with voting day on September 20th. While the Liberals were ahead in the polls at the start, as though poised to win a majority, now, in week 4 of the campaign, it looks like the Conservatives and Liberals are in a close race for a minority government, with the NDP consistently in third place. Toronto is a key battleground, so I caught up with Annex residents at the advanced poll the day after the leaders' debate.
Hi, I'm Meg.
And how did you vote today, Meg?
I voted NDP today.
And what brought you to that decision?
Well, after 6 years of a lot of really nice progressive promises from the Liberals, but not a lot of delivery, I once again voted for the NDP, who seems like they're at least pushing the Liberals a little bit on their progressive agenda.
And what's the most important issue for you in this election?
Climate. Yeah, and I think we've had 6 years of more subsidizing of fossil fuels, and it's very clear after this summer and the crazy weather that we've had and the fires in BC that we need to start moving away from that.
I voted for Chrystia Freeland, not a party vote so much, but a vote for the candidate who I think is a very good legislator, and I wanted to see her back no matter what party wins. I can't say I have a preference for the Liberals. I think if all things were the same, I'd vote Green, but I don't think that my Green vote would matter in this particular riding.
What's the most important issue for you, Walter?
Integrity, ability to carry through. I think Freeland has shown that.
Well, I don't think I'd like to share how I vote, but I can definitely share with you the things that are important for our province and for the country at this moment, and it's getting the pandemic under control. We've been really happy, at least I have been, about the way it's being handled, and getting our economic systems back up and running so we could all get back to some semblance of normalcy, but get the shot, save a life, get us all back together so we can end this all. So very happy with the way things have been progressing on the front, especially since we have had a late start getting the vaccines into the country, being a country that is not a manufacturer of vaccines. Hopefully that'll change very soon.
I voted for the NDP.
For the NDP? And why is that?
I believe that on the whole they're the party that best represents my views, and so I usually vote NDP and also contribute to them.
And what's the most important issue for you in University Roseville?
I would say climate change is the absolute most important issue, because without the earth we can't do anything else.
I voted for the NDP.
And why is that?
Because in this riding they have the best shot of unseating the Liberals, and I hate the Liberals so much that it's the only issue in the campaign for me.
And what's the most important issue in this campaign for you?
That removing our Prime Minister, who's essentially a traitor to the Canadian people.
My dad works here.
And I'm so appalled, especially because I swim at U of T, I'm a master swimmer, that people will not go and have the vaccination. And I'm really sorry that there isn't a politician that says it has to be done. Everybody has to go regardless, unless you're really seriously sick. This is my number one priority.
And what's the most important issue for you in this election?
I think climate change is very important. Housing as well. Yeah, absolutely. But climate change number one for me. Yeah.
And what about climate change is the most important aspect?
Well, it needs to be dealt with. It's already here. I don't know how effective current politicians have been, but I think it's something that has to be acted on right now rather than in the future. It's with us right now.
Russ, how did you vote today, if you want to tell me?
For what party?
Yeah.
Oh, New Democratic Party.
And why is that?
I generally vote that party because it's the most progressive party.
What's the most important issue for you in this election?
Climate change.
Anything specifically around climate change?
Well, the planet's dying. Something's got to be done. I'm now a senior citizen. I see like the summers are so much more hotter than they used to be. Bizarre weather all over the world. We need to do something about it.
So Emma, how did you vote today, if you care to share?
I voted NDP.
And why is that?
Their values align the best with my values, and I think they would run the country better than it's being run right now.
And what is the most important issue for you in this election?
There is no one most important. There's a lot of ones. Housing is a big one. Climate is a big one. Education is a big one. So I believe that NDP has the most solid policies going into place, and they actually have policies in place that they would like to put in place, where the other parties are just like meh.
University Rosedale is a very diverse riding, and it's been held by Chrystia Freeland since 2015. It's generally considered a safe riding for the Liberals. Advanced polling is open from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. until Monday. Don't forget to vote. This is Nicole Stockman reporting for the Annex Gleaner.